Hi, hello. It's been a while. I've been wanting to finish this up just so I didn't have to worry about completing a series. Um, I also just wanted to have this in my backlogs. So when I have the time, I have a bunch of videos to edit, but I have one that's really easy. I don't have to do too much, so I can work on it while I build up and get ready to actually be able to like actually be able to do the more complicated ones that require a little more in drawings and assets, that kind of thing. Let me just make sure. The hope is today I can finish this. Uh, then I can put this in my editing thing, have it there and ready for when I feel like slash am able to edit, kind of thing. Okay. So last 10 chapters. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Chapter 40, The Sweet 16. Hi. This is Phobos. If you don't already know, Val's birthday is today. Her birthday is September 30th, so all the Planet Guardians are planning a surprise for her. So her father came back from Chicago. I don't know why I chose Chicago specifically. I wonder why. And is living in her own home. Old home. Oh, okay, I think I kind of know what that means. Val lives in my house, if you didn't know. What? Why did Val move out? Is she's literally six? I'm pretty sure she's the one with the sweet 16. Why did she move out? I mean, her mom died, but shouldn't her dad should have been like, okay, you're moving to Chicago with me? Okay, very great and awesome elementary school logic from Baby Mew Clawfer right here at Gamers. Um, we pretended her mom wanted to visit her in her home. I thought she died of cancer. What the fuck? Um, we worked with her dad and her stepmom. Mia was really excited to play with Val's little brother. Now, you might be confused, but after Val's parents divorced and Val's dad married someone else, he had a kid with his second wife. His name is Matt and he's 4. I feel like I named him after my brother, Matt. I can't confirm nor deny. I don't know. Um, Now, I'll tell you what happened at her surprise party. So Val's house isn't super huge. It's only a living room, kitchen, and dining room, one bathroom, a master bedroom, and a guest bedroom. So this is what happened. Mom, I'm home. Val looked around in the darkness. Then her dad flipped on the switch, and we all jumped out. Val looked spooked. Maria, Yvonne, aka Yellow Star, and I made a cake. It had all of Val's favorite stuff. Swayadella, Thunder, and Mia were late to the party. We all noticed how Swayadella's robot arm had now become a robot hand. I asked. I asked. She said, any royalty have the power to grow back limbs, but it drains your energy. When Matt came downstairs from his new room, he was shy to see his sister. Val noticed this and asked her dad about it. He said to Val that it's your new brother. She seemed okay with it. Eventually, Matt jumped onto Val's shoulders. He must be able. Okay, either Val's really short or Matt can jump really high for a 4-year-old, which is I don't I don't remember her being short. I remember her being average height. So Matt must have really jumped high. When that happened, some evil came. Neko was tearing up the city. We rushed outside, and we all started to transform. These aren't their transformation things. Affection charm, lava drip, silver tears, fire blazer, erupting volcano, fighting wing, thunderbolt spears, shining light of the sun, Chronos assault of time, water seashells, whirlwind strike, Frim skulls, death scythes combine, Pearl, White Death, and she was defeated. Perfect. Perfect. Hi, hello, sorry, I had to stop recording because I thought I heard something go off. Hello, Arthur again. I'm doing the Planet Guardians webtoon again. The site has some cool stuff, though not done. But let's not look at that. Well, if anyone wants me to look at it, let me know, because that's the other stuff is like a whole other can of worms. Chapter 41. The future is coming. So someone came to help us battle. Who helped, you ask? Just read to find out. So we ran into one of the girls, Usagine. Okay. For some reason, when Glax saw her, he was having flashbacks about chaos. Get out of my head! Sunny took Glax to the underworld so he could calm down. Why the underworld specifically? I don't understand. The rest of us got down to business. Let's go. Venus, Rose Quartz power, make up. Phobos, Sardonyx power, make up. Bastion's power, make up. And blah blah blah, the rest of us transform. But for a split second, Usagi, yay. I don't know if the misspelling was on purpose or not. My cat left. Put me in some kind of dreamlike thing. This is what she said. Princess Valentina, destroy me. That me and the other girls you've been seeing, they're being possessed by chaos. I will be reborn again sometime after you destroy me. Don't worry. So I felt the need. Just felt the need. Affection, charm. It didn't work. Someone dropped out of a portal, grabbed Mia, and defeated Usagine. She somehow she somehow got a time key to go through time, shouted Saturn. The girl, I mean lady, took off her mask, which was very similar to Raven's. Don't be afraid, Planet Guardians. I'm Mako from the future, said future Mako. But how did you get a time key? Only I have a time key? I simply asked Saturn from the future. After I explained why, he gladly gave it to me. Why is this such a big deal? Said Future Mako. Why are you here? Mars asked. I've come to assist you to defeat your enemies. They are stronger than you are. My mother and father sent me to train you all, she said. Can I ask about my future? Mia said. With you, it doesn't. That's a really odd way to answer this question, but okay. I can't enter them all. Future Saturn gave me guidelines as to what I can't tell you. Same for the Planet Guardians. So Mako will be referring to future Mia, and Mia is our Mia. Answered some of our questions. As far as we all know, we will all be married, at least. I think I meant like they all will get married in the future to someone, but it like implies like everyone marries each other. Mako also visited Raven and Yuio. Chapter 42. Learning of the Crests. Okay, I remember like I was like inspired by like I think I was like watching some video like and like in Japan they have like family crests and stuff. I'm gonna take this thing and put it into the store for no reason. Okay. I don't know what happened. This weird, but okay. Let's try this again for the third time. Okay. Chapter 42. Learning of the Crests. Okay, so all the Planet Guardians learned of a new holiday existing in the lunar system. Here's what happened. Why do I keep saying that? Glax ran to the underworld and said, Guys, it's Family Crest Day! All the cats gasped immediately. The rest of us were really confused. It's a Yumian tradition, Mia said. Well, basically, Family Crest Day is a holiday where all Yumians and everyone with crests celebrate their family crest. Everyone has three crests, their own crest, a crest representing their family, and their ancient crest from their ancestors, said Swayadella. And oh no, and Swayadella showed us her certified crests. They have to be certified by the government. They are all pretty cool. All of the Planet Guardians made our own crests for our family. Then we heard evil laughing. The sisters? Seriously, Glax said. So we all ran outside. There's Katsune, Shibuya, it should be Shiba, and Neko. They evilly laughed. But then, guess who arrived? Minerva, Poison Vine, Poison Ivy, Storm of Metal, Weapon Build, Fire Fan, Fire Stars, Burning Stars, Icy Frost, Winter Wonderland, Icy Stars, Sinful Harmony, Moon Fake Out, Ground Rumble, Earthquake, Cosmic Heart Unite, Star Power, Galactic Blast, Parasol Earthquake, Rocky Storm, Rocky Weapons, Technology Blast, Code Hack, Code Forward, and the sisters were taken out. I don't think that's an attack. Oh, good, now that's done. We can celebrate Crest Day, but the sisters had backups in mind. Four people appeared. Starlight soldiers and Glax recognized them. Galaxy had no idea who they were. The Starlights charged at them and fired their attacks. Galaxy ran over to Glax. Glax, who are those people? He asked. You know how you have your own protectors? Glax said. Galaxy nodded. Well, those are my protectors, except they believe I should be evil like Chaos. They each are obsessed with either me, Sunny, Earth, or Luna, replied Glax. Mystery and Mako hopped in, but they were getting beat up pretty bad. The thing is, they're all stronger than the rest of you. Only I have the power to defeat them. He took out his weapon, no transformation, and was able to defeat them. He did a backflip and said, See, told you guys. Mystery and Mako looked a tiny bit jealous that someone was stronger than them. I know I always forget something, but Glax and Sunny, Luna, and Earth got new transformation outfits. They're all pretty good, and they all match. Wonder for my next transformation, so it'll let me and Phobos get matching outfits. Anyways, bye-bye. This story is driving me nuts. But so is my computer and this microphone. Chapter 43 Reunited at Last. We just learned a ton about Glax, so we were all just having a study session for school, excluding Glax. Yes, the cats all have school too. They just take online classes. When someone blasted the cafe we were studying, we didn't know who it was at first. Who are you? Glax shouted at the person. Oh, I shouldn't have said it so, calmly. Who are you? Hello, dear brother, Toxic said. How do you know her name? Revealing her face. Glax's eyes widened. Then a bunch of people that wore weird floaky hoodie things? Someone threw a tranquilizer at Toxic. I have no idea what it was, but it turned Toxic's eyes from green to blue. Then the guy that threw the tranquilizer took off his hood, and so did the girl next to him. The rest of us had no clue what was going on. I think maybe Sunny and Earth kind of knew what was happening. The rest of us were confused. Glax went over and hugged those two. Toxic was in a daze, just staring at the ground as Glax and those two people were talking. I asked Sunny and Earth. Do you guys know who those two are? His parents, Sunny answered. Do you know why they're wearing those weird outfits? It's for the resistance against chaos. Most members of the resistance are descended from chaos himself. I think Glax's dad is the resistance leader. Possibly. His outfit is slightly fancier and different than the others. That's what Glax told me anyways, Bear said. So that tranquilizer got Toxic out of Chaos' spell. That basically made her do his bidding. We have an official alliance to the Resistance. Anyway, Mr. and Mrs. Glaxius, last name by the way, are basically Saturn and Grim Reaper's relationship, except married. Okay, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but sure. Glax and his family are going to try to spend as much time together as possible. He's also catching up with his sister, Toxic. Mr. Glaxius, yes, that's his name, said that the effects of the tranquilizer thing won't stay forever, at least based on his research, he thinks it won't. He hopes that maybe he was wrong and it will fix Toxic. Today, Glax told us the truth. It's nothing dramatic, really. I also have to announce that Glax asked me to write all these things that are suspicious and important. I also bought 2 promise rings. Please tell me what you know I'm gonna do. If not, look it up. If you know what I'm gonna do, guys, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't, look it up. Anyways, Glax said this today. I need to start training you guys harder. Spells are weaker than actually fighting. If I can't get you guys to fighting level 100 by the end of next year, then you, the Planet Guardians, will surely crumble when you face Lord Chaos. Your spells will get stronger if you train. And so the hard training had begun. We were put on this stuff schedule. On weekdays, it's 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., then 12 p.m. from 4 p.m. What? What? Huh? I don't know what the schedule is supposed to mean. Do they train do they train for 8 hours straight? Oh my god. My dad, stepmom, and Matt made some plans that interrupts the schedule. We were gonna get ice cream at one today since it's a weekend, and I haven't really seen them. Normally I wouldn't miss this unless I was sick, but I had to miss it. They were waiting for me. It was 5:04 and we finished training 5 minutes ago. I saw the text from my dad. Val, where were you today? And it was sent at 1:30. My dad can't know about my Planet Guardian duties. My mom said that if I brought it up, he'd remember things from his past life and be pretty traumatized. I don't like lying to people, but I had to for his sake. My friends and I have been exercising a lot from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. on weekends. Oh, okay. Depending on the day, it changes. Oh my god. And 4 p.m. from 8 p.m. on weekdays. Sorry, maybe we can do it at 5 today. I texted him. Sure, see you. And I got ice cream. I haven't seen my dad since I was 12, so this was cool. I also met my stepmom. I call her M. Didn't they just meet like a few chapters ago? But whatever, I guess. I also met my little brother Matt. You already did. He is so adorable. He was so excited and small. He's 6 years old. He was 4 in the earlier chapter, but okay. As I was walking back to Phobos's house, Glux's protectors came. Apparently they're all obsessed fangirls and fanboys. We went over this. Oh my god. I transformed and used the training I was taught. For your information, Glax said when we level up, the more we learn. I'm already level 50. Glax said his protectors were just under his level, but maybe over time they lost powers. After that, I finally could be chilling with Phobos. So we ended up relaxing and chilling on the couch, and I finally got to give him the promise ring. I will tell you what happened, but I just want this to be a memory that just the two of us share. I'll tell you about tomorrow later. Bye. Chapter 45. Slowly but surely. So, our plan is to slowly eliminate Glax's protectors. We're gonna take out the easiest first. Then it'll get harder as we go along. Then we're gonna eliminate the harder ones. Then we take out the big boss who lead Kitsune, Usagine, Nekoa, and Shibuya. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be like names for Japanese names for like animals, but like slightly different. Okay. I think I understand what the heck I'm going for. So we all met up in the underworld. We discussed the plan. We're also going to just do normal attacks. No spells, just us fighting with our weapons. So we went to the town square. The weakest of the protectors is so obsessed with Sunny, it's not healthy at all. We were all hiding, and Sunny was walking around. Then the protector came out of nowhere. Sunny then used some of her powers to distract him. She basically set herself on fire? Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy. Then we all swooped in for the attack. We slashed the weapons at the guy a bunch. He was pretty hurt. Okay, now will you leave us alone? Glax said, annoyed. Yes, I'm sorry. Please let me go, the protector said in fear. Just don't hurt anyone, Glax told him. Okay. He basically flew away into the sky. We didn't see him again. This training has been really effective. You guys have been working so hard. Let's go get some ice cream. It'll be my treat, Glax said. We all went and got ice cream. Glax saved a ton of money since there are a lot of us. It was really good though. The enemies are so easily defeated, so it's not as much fun anymore. See you tomorrow. That's how it ends, okay? Chapter 46, harder as we go. So yeah, like I said, it's gonna get harder as we go. This protector is obsessed with Luna. Okay, but honestly, Glaxo's protectors really need to chill. Like, geez, calm yourselves. This protector kind of follows Luna. Oh, okay. I feel like it should have been established earlier. So we were just chilling in the underworld for a while. Then the protector came. Luna went into her fighting mode and tried to distract him. The rest of us came up with a plan on the spot. Then we defeated him. See what I mean? I can barely write about anything today. It's so annoying. I guess I can take some time to talk with the others. Remember Mako? You know, the one from the future? She's also been training us. She also was a stand-in for Glax a couple times. She's also told us some of the things that'll happen to her in the future. Like, she gets married. She said that if we tell Yuio and Raven from the past, Yuio is gonna flip out most likely. So she asked me not to tell him that. Remember Philip, Rachel, Rochelle? I don't know. And Charlie? They're almost finished with the stuff they've been doing on Pluto. They've been sending us signals and stuff. They also said that they're getting souvenirs from Pluto. Madison, Janice, and still miss them. The good thing is that they get to see them soon. I'm gonna keep doing this from now on. Whenever there's an odd 10 going on in the day, I'll just talk a little bit about one of our friends. Oh, also, I think, like, the Pluto guy and all of his friends have still just been in space on Pluto this entire time. I don't, there was no reason for it, but okay, I guess. I don't know. Chapter 47. Impossible or really hard? Okay, so the protector we're fighting today is the one obsessed with Earth. I don't really like Glax's protectors. They really need to stop with their obsessions because it's kind of taking over their life. Earth was getting some coffee from that weird coffee shop. Then she came out of literally nowhere. Earth kinda did most of the work when he fought her, but he also got pretty hurt. Also, did you know that when he fights, he gets red eyes? It's actually pretty scary just how red his eyes were. So when we got there, Mercury healed Earth, and the rest of us took the final strike. Oh my god. I wish more stuff was going on. Then there might be more to talk about. So remember Deimos and Mars? They're still together. They recently celebrated their 4-year anniversary. Mars and Deimos are basically together like every second of the day. They even have all the same classes. They also sit next to each other in every class. How crazy is that? I don't even know how that happened. I wish I had more to talk about, but things have been boring lately, so this is my goodbye for now. Moving on. Chapter 48. The finale is here. So today's the day we defeat the last protector. She's obsessed with Glax, and the hardest to beat out of the others. When we were trying to defeat her, it took a little while. She is pretty strong. Glax even had to use one of his spells, but he almost never uses. Black hole, Glax said. Then the protector was defeated. We were all tuckered out, but we still had something else to do. Where's the leader? Glax shouted at her. The king is in a portal, she said. She sounded like she was close to fainting. What portal? He shouted. The protector then proceeded to open a portal and said, good luck on your journey, planet guardians, she said weakly. She then turned to dust. What happened? Asked Phobos. She's not dead, right? No, she just went back to Tartarus. She's probably going to be regenerating herself, Glax said. It says it's written like he just knows that that's a thing that happens all the time. Then we walked into the portal. So you found me, huh? Good luck beating me, the king said. He then ran very fast to all of us, and he only slightly touched us, but we felt as if our energy was being drained. Ah, so nice and powerful energy. This'll be good, he said. He then tried to eat it, but a bright light blinded him. The crystals! Use them, Glax said. We took the crystals out of our weapons and they fused into a giant sword. Wait, is this supposed to happen? I shouted out loud. Yup, Prince Salem, take the sword and try to channel your energy into it, Glax said. So Prince Salem took the sword and did just that, somehow without even really knowing how. There was a blinding light from the sword. And then Prince Salem had a flashback. His eyes went pure light. Wait, oh my god. My son, a voice said, you must remember how to use this sword. But, but how can I do that? Said Lamas. Just say luminescent shine, she said. Okay, I want to know if, did she, was she, also in the flashback? Or, did Salem be like, okay, so this is what happened in my flashback. After this? I don't know. Do you guys choose, I guess. His flashback ended, and Prince Salem knew what to do now. Luminescent shine, he shouted while slashing the king. Another bright white light came again, and this time everyone could see it. We all went to the underworld, then a ship pulled in. Ha! Guess who? Pluto asked. Mercury's eyes started to water, and she ran over and hugged and kissed Pluto. Grim Reaper and Saturn and Jupiter and Chiron did the same. You guys, we're almost near the end, Suedel alerted us. The end? I asked. The end of when you don't have to be Planet Guardians anymore, Suedel said with a smile. We were ready for anything now, and we were bigger, stronger than ever. Arc 5, the big finale, Chapter 49, The New Empire. A fire was lit. The low glow of the fire lit the whole room. So, this is where the Planet Guardians are, yes? A lady asked. Yes, my lady. Someone bowed. Now we can finally show them the truth, said with a sinister laugh. Wait, Phobos, how do we do that again? I asked. Val, I already showed you this. How many times are you not going to pay attention to me? He asked. As many times as I need, obviously, I said. For this part, disclaimer, this was me in I think I wrote this in middle school because I remember being in a history class and writing Planet Guardians instead of doing what I probably should have actually been doing. So this was my middle school perception of what high school is like, by the way, so it's not accurate to high school anything. He said, a little mad. Ugh, fine, I sighed in defeat. It's the year 2018, and Phobos and I are finally 18. At the end of the year, we finally get to graduate. I'm kind of stressed out, since I have no idea what I want to do with my life yet. I just hope Planet Guardians won't get too much in the way of school. Real. So we don't do the constant training anymore, because we can fight without spells now. My stepfather is 5. Oh my god, his age keeps changing. How old is this kid anyway? And also friends with Mika. I thought her name was Mia, but okay. Oh, did I mention Yuyo and Raven? They're doing very nicely. Suedel has been visiting them on breaks. We also found out that this place we're in, it isn't Earth. It's actually Izuma, a planet not too far from the solar and lunar systems that is alone. We haven't been in contact with the kingdom rulers, but I've heard they're really good people, especially the queen of the whole planet. She just technically makes sure everything is in check. All the land doesn't belong to her kingdom necessarily. The country we're in, Lauvis, has elemental people called the Elemental Guardians. I hope one day to work with them. Okay, so basically this story was meant to be like part like it's essentially a crossover to Kingdoms, which on my if you watch any of my other videos, you know it's like basically like this big main story I'm working on. So I basically just connected the two together, and like the big twist is that oh, we don't live on Earth. We just live in this like human territory. But like the human territory in this kingdom is actually like gone. Anyway, Guardians, head to the underworld immediately. There's something you need to hear. My communicator suddenly shouted with the voice of Suedella. When Phobos and I got there, a girl with red hair, very dark skin, and in a dress was waiting for us. Thank you all for coming on such short notice. Now I have some very important matters to discuss with you all. The lady began. Everyone, this is Queen Amber of the Orange Kingdom, Suedella introduced. So she is royalty. Nice to meet you, your majesty. I curtsied in respect. I'll just get to the point. My castle's been attacked by a bunch of people saying that they would spare my life if I showed them the Planet Guardians. They claim to all be from someone named Chaos's generation. They gave me 2 weeks to bring you to them and surrender you to them. But here's the catch. I'm gonna be picking up my elemental soldiers on the way, so we can instead fight against them. They also wanted to go to war with you all, so I'll make sure to lend a hand with my soldiers. But your highness, we've many things going on in our life, Janice told her. I'm aware, and I've prepared written letters to send to them telling them that the Queen has requested them. So you get extra time or pay or whatever you need for your lives at the moment. But if you can't help me for some reason, then feel free to back out now. She offered. After a moment, we all said we'd join her on the quest. So now I'm gonna have to take my SATs in 3 weeks now. Yeet! So after we all packed up our stuff for the journey, we began to walk to the next place. As we were walking there, an enemy appeared out of nowhere and tried to kill us. Of course, we all took out our weapons and defeated in a couple quick slashes. Then the moon went down. We set up a tent and decided to tuck in for the night. I ended up with Phobos, of course, since he's my boyfriend, but I also heard a conversation between Celeste and Galaxy. Here's what I can remember. Hey Celeste, he asked. I'm guessing she looked at him, or stopped whatever she was doing, if she was even doing anything. Oh, never mind. What? Okay. I had to be there, I guess. What? No, say it, she said. No, it's fine, he stuttered. Well, I won't pressure you if you don't want to, but you know you can tell me anything. Actually, I'll tell you, he softly said. Celeste, I love you. Galaxy, I do too, she softly whispered. Then I'm assuming they hugged or kissed or whatever they did. So what am I saying? I ship it. Maybe I should let Mark know. Nah, it'll be my secret. Tell Defoe, but then nobody else. After that, I couldn't really hear, but I can guarantee that they got together, which is great because I ship them the hard. Well, I need to head to bed, so talk again tomorrow, diary. Final chapter, guys. Whee! Woo! Chapter 50 The Reign of Destruction. So we've been collecting the elemental warriors and also the other royalty around here. We finally got into chaos and the people trying to start a war. We fought off many others before, and we're ready for the final battle. Chaos was there with many others. Charge! Suedella and the cats ordered while taking on some of the people as well. There was slashing, clashing, swinging, and worst of all, bloodshed and even death. As everyone else has fled and the planet guardians were the only ones left, we prepared ourselves. Then someone came down from the sky with 3 other women and a ghost. Chaos, your evil reign ends now, Cosmos yelled. Is it really? He asked, running to her. Then, what I thought couldn't happen, they both managed to stab each other with their swords in their stomachs. Wait, what? I yelled out, confused. Ha ha, you were right. Guess I'll see you soon, a smiling Chaos said to Cosmos. He then faded away slowly, and petals of every color scattered everywhere. Glax's family ran up behind us. I heard them silently cheering the death of Chaos. When they noticed Cosmos, the ghost lady went up to her. Mom, you can't be with me in heaven now. You have to stay with them, she cried in frustration. Comet, it's my time to go now. I'm sorry. She apologized as she suffered the same fate as Chaos. How could a goddess just die like that? What will happen next? Phobos asked with his voice quivering. You'll see, Glax said as he got his ship ready. The royalty and queens went up to us. Thank you all very much for defeating him. We couldn't have done it without you, Queen Amber thanked. And I'm sorry about your goddess. Thank you, and it's all right, Your Majesty. We must be going now, Galaxy thanked. So, did I miss the entire war? A tall man with black hair tied into a ponytail about Amber's age asked. Did you seriously just get here? Queen Amber spat. Yeah, we're sorry about that. Another women her age that looked like a pirate asked. Well, we're going. Bye! Glax suddenly launched into the air and waved bye to everyone else. We arrived way quicker than anticipated on the Tartarus planet. There was food everywhere, and it seemed super friendly. After some eating, the Novian goddesses, I think it should have been like Cosmosian or something, went near the throne Chaos used to sit on. So, we all know that Lord Chaos and Goddess Cosmos are now dead, correct? Well, now we need to choose someone from the family line who can serve as the next Chaos and Cosmos goddesses. Let's start with Cosmos, an announcer talked. Glax was sitting next to me and said he was an official god and goddess and pointer, in case a god or goddess died. Unfortunately, Nebula cannot be a goddess since she is dead. However, Nebula, you can offer advice to whoever's the next goddess. Nebula nodded her head, and the pointer went to the next person. Stardust. Are you willing to put your heart and soul into protecting our galaxy, and all the stars with it? He asked. I am. I will also honor my mother, too, she smirked. Then, here is the Ginga Megami juice. He handed her a golden glass, and she quickly drank it. Soon her dress transformed into something more elegant and beautiful, a star-shaped specter. Spectre? I don't know. Appeared in her hand. A toast to the new galaxy and star goddess, we cheered. Soon after, a ghost of Cosmos appeared. She was cheering along with everyone else. Stardust was crying as she hugged her late mother. Now to decide the next destruction god or goddess. Remember, whether you want to use it for good or evil is up to you, he said. He then proceeded to spend at least 2 hours asking all who were born in the Chaos family if they wanted to be the next god or goddess. Then he go to Toxic. He was sweating and out of breath, hair frizzled. I feel like considering some of the Chaos family is like still evil, it wouldn't have made sense for this to have happened, but like, for story reasons, it had to be Toxic who existed for most of the story. Do you want to be the next destruction goddess? Yes. Her answer surprised us. I promise to my whole family that I will not be like that terrible excuse of a man, and I will make sure to do everything so it doesn't happen again. She rose up with a glass of something and made her promise. Then, drink the Sakai Megami juice, he said, handing her a glass of the juice. She transformed into a beautiful green dress with a green sap. Glax's mom and dad cried and hugged Toxic. Toxic was the youngest member of the family, and they were so proud she agreed to do what everyone else opposed. And a toast to the new destruction goddess, and we all cheered. Goddess Stardust, I wish not to cause harm to your family and mine. I wish for us to work together, Toxic asked, holding out a hand to her. I wish that as well. Let us work together and protect our families together for the rest of our lives. She smiled and hugged Toxic, who also did the same. That was when the rest of us got our pens and stuff revoked from us, and we were changed into the queen and king kind of status. That's when I knew my life was going to be a great one, and now my story as a guardian has come to an end. And then the normal POV. The end. The mother read aloud to her children. Ah, that was so good. Can you read it again? The children begged her mother. Vanessa, Theo, you know I've read this story millions of times to you. I know, but can we hear it one more time? I know we're 13, but I love hearing this story. Read it. Love hearing the story read to me again and again. She begged more and more. Come on, you two, with two O's. Stop bothering your mother. She has things she needs to do. Her husband walked in. Ha ha ha, thank you, Jet. How about you read to the kids now? She asked. Sure, Val, he beamed and sat in his wife's place. All right, let's go. I've been really tired lately. Not just tired, but so tired I can't even. He trailed off. The end. Yay, good story, guys. Well, so that's it. Finally, okay. Uh, I don't. Oh shoot. This video is probably gonna come out before like all the other longer, more work necessary videos. So, yeah. Um, make sure to check out the form in the description of my YouTube channel and vote on something you'd like to see next. And also make sure to check out all of my stuff in the description. The stories on my Wattpad Royal Road. I still don't know if I'm taking my AO3 off of that list, but like, um, and you should join my Discord, by the way, where I talk about like the actual stuff I make, not this garbage I made like back in like elementary/middle school. So yeah, we are done with the first story. This is the first like long-term story we read and finished together. I hope we can read more together, and maybe in the future I'll like try to figure out a way to make this more entertaining. But anyways, that's about it for this video. See you next time. Bye!